guys, it's Julia from Crocoblock. Welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to create listing grid with the help of the JetEngine Listing. Listing is a useful tool when it comes to customizing the dynamic content of the custom posts. Keep in mind that listing is a template for a certain post type. It's easy to create and effortless to modify from the backend. What is more, it takes a few minutes to design it in the Elementor page builder. Just use the special widgets for the dynamic content. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be a guru in creating the listing grid. Let's get the show on the road. Follow to dashboard. Right now we need to create the post type. Therefore, find JetEngine and click Post Types. Then click Add New to create the desired post type. Fill in the post type name. My idea is to create the post type for the tours, so that I want to add the meta fields to my needs accordingly, and that info would be later typed in every post in this post type. Look, I'd like to add the following meta fields. The first is title. Fill in the label name. The rest fields we'll leave as it is. Next is date. Type in the name of the label. Choose date as meta field type. Toggle on the option Save as timestamp. This option allows you to save the meta field date in the database. It also enables you to sort or query post by date if you need to. The next meta field is picture, and again, fill in the name. Choose media so we can upload the picture in the post type. I'd like to add gallery as well into the post. The rest meta fields are easy to add, just fill in the name of the label. So I added people to show the availability of the tour for the certain number of people. And price, to fill in the tour price of course. Okay, so once you're done, click Add Post Type. Cool, let's proceed to the newly created post type on the dashboard. Click Add New. Now we are going to create the post in this post type by filling the content. That would be the tours and the information. As you can see, there are all meta fields that we added earlier. First goes title, then date. The next is picture. Here you can upload the files or use your media library. Click Choose Media once you're done. The same is for the gallery. Just choose the files and click Choose Media. Alrighty. Next field, the number of people. The following is price. Keep in mind that this field is only for the digits. The currency you can add later as an icon in the Elementor page builder. Click Publish to save the post. Awesome! Repeat the steps for each post in this post type. Let's use a bit of magic and voila! I created 6 posts. The next step is to create the listing. Find JetEngine on the dashboard. Click Listings, then Add New to add the listing. Choose Post as the listing source. Click on your post type in the From Post Type drop-down menu. Type in the name of your listing, then click Create Listing Item. Okay, we are going to create and design the listing in Elementor Page Builder. Let's make it more clear. Listing is just one item from the listing grid. Mind that here we need to pull out the information from meta fields properly. If you did everything in the right way, later in the listing grid, the data would be pulled out dynamically for every post in this grid, just in one click. So here you can see the listing elements. To pull the data from your post type to the listing, use the dynamic widgets. Go ahead with the dynamic field widget, drag and drop it to the page. Choose metadata as a source. Select the title as meta field. You can easily drag and drop the widget again or just duplicate the widget. Pick the date as the meta field while we need to add the date of the tour. Toggle filter field output to yes and choose the callback format date. To add the picture, use the Dynamic Image widget. Select the post type you've just created as a source. You can play with the image size over here. The next is Gallery. Use the Dynamic Field widget. Toggle Filter Field Output to Yes and choose in the Callback Images Gallery grid or Images Gallery slider. But as for my listing, I decided not to show this metadata. Proceed to the next meta field. Duplicate Dynamic Field widget. Choose the people as a meta field. You may add the icon for this field if you want. OK, next is price. Duplicate dynamic field widget. Choose the price as the meta field. For the price, you may add the icon of the currency in the field icon. The last but not the least, design your listing to make it eye-catching. Once you're done, click Publish. Alright, so let's create the listing grid. Open the page in Elementor where you want to locate your grid. Find the Listing Grid widget, drag and drop it to the page. In General section, choose the listing you've just created. Hey, you see, the listing grid consists of the 6 posts. They contain the information that was dynamically pulled out from the meta fields, which we filled manually for every post from the backend. Each post looks like the one we've created in the listing. Therefore, if you want to change the information, picture, date, or add one more meta field in your grid, you can do this only from the backend. Okay, so let's add the new meta field. Follow to dashboard, find JetEngine and click Post Types. Now we will edit the post type. So click Edit, then New Meta Field. Type in the label. Check if you need to change the meta field type. If not, click Update Post Type. Proceed to this post type, while the next step is to update the posts in the post type by filling the content for this newly created meta field. Click Edit so we can edit the post. Fill in the content, then click Update to save the changes. Remember what's next? Correct. Editing the listing in the JetEngine menu. Open your listing items. Click Edit with Elementor. Find the dynamic field widget. Drag and drop it to the page. Choose metadata as a source. Select newly created meta field. Design it if you need. Click Update once you finish editing. Also, I'd like to change the look of the listing grid. Open the listing grid in Elementor. Enable slider mode. You can customize the slider options so it would look like you want. Once you have the needed result, click Update. Way to go! Just open the page with the listing grid. That's how it looked before. And here it is. This is your updated listing grid with this new meta field in a new slider mode. So guys, if you want to change the information in your listing grid, you should modify it from the backend first, then in your listing, and the Listing Grid widget serves only for displaying the dynamic data on the front end. I hope we made it clear in this tutorial. Congrats, now you're the guru in creating the listing grid. Thanks for watching, I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. May the Crocoblock power be with you.